Welcome back to Season 2 of Zero to Hero. We're about to start life in the National League as we continue the rise of Dorking Wanderers up the footballing pyramid. How will we fare in the National League? Will we be able to fight off relegation? Will we become a safe mid-table team? Or will we surprise everyone and mount a title challenge this season? Let's get into the episode and start our life off in the National League. So the players are back after the holidays, and we certainly have had a busy pre-season. There's been a lot of changes at the club. The most notable is the fact that the board are looking to build a new 4,000 capacity stadium. Maybe the board are starting to show a bit more ambition. Only time will start to tell. So with that in mind, we'll be ground sharing with Crawley Town this season and calling the People's Pension Stadium our new home. It's a slight step up from Meadowbank, but the facilities are still not great. It's also been a busy summer of player movement as well, and we've managed to bring in 8 players to the club so far. As expected, there have also been some notable departures too. Let's have a look at the new signings. After the issues we had at conceding goals last season, we needed to invest in our defence and have certainly strengthened in that position as we have signed 3 new centre-backs. First off, we brought in 23-year-old Chris Smith. He's a quality centre-back and his attributes are pretty decent as well. He'll do a fantastic job for us at the back. Up next is 25-year-old Harry Flowers. He's a no-nonsense centre-back that will help command the back line. I don't think he's going to be afraid of getting stuck into a tackle or two, but that's what we need at the club. Someone who's willing to put everything on the line to get the ball. Welcome to the club, Harry. Our final centre-back signing is 26-year-old David Long King. Again, he's another no-nonsense centre-back that certainly likes to be aggressive in his play. I can't wait to put these 3 in the team together. We may go with a back 3, I don't know yet. We also still have Cranthove and O'Dwyer there at the club, and who are certainly in a good position now at the back. We have also added winger/left back Emmanuel Longiello. He certainly is quick, but he's still a little raw, but has bags of potential, so hopefully he will develop into a decent player. Next to join is Harry Woodward. He's a right-sided defender who is quick and deadly at free kicks. We didn't have a free kick specialist last season, so it was a good acquisition for the club, but it's cost us. We've had to fork out $25,000 for his services. Hopefully it's money well spent. We've also managed to snap up ex-Crystal Palace youngster Aidan Steele on a free transfer. He's a promising midfielder who is playing well below his level, so this is a very good signing for Dorking. Hopefully we can help guide him up the league pyramid and he'll stick around with us for a bit. Next is a signing we tried to sign last season, but unfortunately rejected us. But this time we finally got our man, as Kieran Wiltshire has joined Dorking. The pacey winger has been an instant hit with the fans, and I'm looking forward to watching him play this season. And the final signing we've made so far is attacking midfielder Harry Phipps. He certainly has the qualities of a good player, and I hope he's able to help create a lot of chances for the strikers this season. Obviously, we've had some departures, and the likes of Moore, Fuller, Philpott and Harris have all left the club, and we wish them well for their futures. So I'll briefly go over how pre-season has been. We've tried different formations and different team lineups during the pre-season to see what works and what doesn't. But it looks like the formation that we used last season will be sticking around for this one too. As you can see, it's been an undefeated pre-season. We have beaten some decent opposition, notably dispatching Salford City 4-0 at home. It should have been more, and we certainly created the chances, and also Pryor missed a penalty in that game too. The new players look like they've bedded themselves well into the squad, and I'm looking forward to working with this bunch of players and seeing what this season has to hold for us. So now it's time to kick off the league campaign as we travel to Dagenham and Redbridge. I don't know how this game's going to go at all. Let's jump into the team news ahead of the kick-off. There's plenty of new signings in the starting lineup for today's game. Obviously, we're sticking with a trusted 2 up front of Rutherford and Pryor. Briggs is coming into the team as well, as he's had an outstanding pre-season. Let's see how we get on. So we've kicked off in our first game in the National League. It's going to be an interesting one to see how we get on today, especially with all the new players in the team. It might take them a while to gel together, but let's see what happens. So it's been a bit of a cagey start for both sides as we try to feel our way into the match. It's very even so far. So we have the first opportunity of the match, and it looks like it's falling to Dagenham and Redbridge. They managed to work the way ball forwards, but thankfully Howes is there to gather the ball. He launches the ball long, and thankfully Briggs picks it up and is able to run at the defence. He skips past his man and plays in Rutherford, who is there to slot it home. But wait, the linesman's flag's up. It's been classed as offside. Gutted, that would have been a fantastic start. Still not much in this game, as the possession is very evenly matched between the two sides. Another highlight, we play the ball out from the back, and Steele plays a lovely ball over the top, and Rutherford is in, surely this time. But no, he somehow managed to put the chance wide. That was such a fantastic opportunity. It looks like Dean Rance is causing us a few problems, so we need to close him down more quickly. Let's get on to that and get that changed straight away. Still nothing to separate the two sides as we approach half time. So the half-time whistle is blown. We have certainly had the better chances, and to be fair, Rutherford really should have tucked his chance away. I'm happy with the performance so far, so I can't really complain. Let's see how we fare in the second half. So the second half gets underway. Will we be able to find a winner in the second half? We have a chance. Woodward stands over the free kick and he whips it in, but it's headed over by Smith. That's another glorious chance that's gone begging. It's certainly taken some time, but we finally managed to register our first shot on target of the match. It's taken some time, but hopefully we can build on this. Okay, that's enough. Let's make some changes to see if we can freshen this team up a bit. Asamoah and Saunders have come on to replace Phipps and Briggs. Chance for Dagenham. The free kick is played in, but thankfully we're able to get a foot in and knock it behind for a corner. Corner comes in, but it's headed harmlessly wide. Still nothing to separate the two sides. Is someone going to be a hero and snatch all the points today? Now approaching the final 10 minutes of the match, and it's been very quiet from prior today. Also, Wiltshire's been fairly disappointing on his league debut. Is this our final chance of the match? Longello plays the ball to Rutherford, who whips the ball in, and it's headed over. What a chance. I really thought that was an opportunity to win the game then. So approaching time added on, will there be one last opportunity to win this match? The answer to that question is no, as the full-time whistle blows. It's been an okay performance from the boys today, but we should be doing better, especially creating more chances, especially with the team that we have. That being said, we're off the mark with a point, so all's well that ends well, I suppose. On to the next game. So our first game in the National League has ended, and we have our first point. It was not the best of games, but we're off the mark, and I'm sure we'll prove as the season progresses. Join us next time as we continue life with Dorking in the National League as we continue from zero to hero.